Hello buddy, mine's a fireman and welcome back to episode 3 of our Let's Play on Spring Hill. Oh, I'll get the name right in a minute. Sparrow Hill Farm, there we go. So we are back, we are bringing in the bales out of this field. I already took 2 bales up to the yard, there's only 5 in this field. Is there 5 or is there more? I can't remember. There's 5 or 4. We've got a power major with a loader on, which I've done. I fitted the loader this morning, and I've also shrunk the buckets down to kind of fit the loader so they don't look massive on it. I've also done it to the bucket up there as well. We've got a single bale lift as well in our possession. So yeah, I did record this video. I recorded about half of it, and then my sound file went really funny in my actual PC. Like, I just couldn't hear anything. And it all sounded really laggy and stuff, so God knows what went on then, but it scared the shit out of me because I thought I'd broke my PC and I don't know how to pay for a new one. But anyway, so right, we've got this bale to do here, and then we're going to put 1 bale in with the cows straight away, just to help. But then after that, we're just going to sort of do whatever. I think the next thing we're going to do after the bales is we'll go do some mowing. We'll hook the mower up. Oh god, reverse. Of course, we'll take the power major mowing because the 4.610s are a bit big for a PZ mower, so may as well. Yeah. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for the support on all the videos I've been getting recently. I know I've been sort of slacking, but I've really been trying to make up for it by playing the map. Still torn with whether to release it or not. If I do release it, it won't be on ModHub, it'll be on a different website. I'll just link it in my videos. Because ModHub requires so much stuff for you to actually get on there, it's ridiculous. So what's the point going through all that effort when I can just release it somewhere else for half the hassle? Now we have got a silage pit and it's huge. We will probably need all the fields cutting just to do that one, just to make anything in that pit. Let's just tilt these up. Okay. We really don't need the bale lifters on, so we'll put the bale lifters away. Where can these go? Let's have a look. Put them in this grass here to be eat. There we go. Just have to remember they're there. So yeah, this bale we're going to pick up and put it in with the cows, so we'll put it straight in. And then we'll get the mower on. So we own this field here, this little grass paddock here, and one at the other end of the town as well. Now, because I had to start saving again because I fixed the sheep, I have not got all the fields, I've only got 3, which is this arable field and the other 2 grass fields. The one that you start with and the one I bought. So, yeah, we haven't got too much to do, so mowing shouldn't take too long. We're just going to leave the loader on, we'll just take the bucket, we'll just take the... I keep calling it a bucket, but it's not a pallet. Now we could get a bit of a bigger mower, but you know, what's the point? The only big field we've got is that big field in the middle, which is probably one of these. It's 5 or 6, I'm pretty sure it is. And we've got that field just over this wall here that I forgot to put the number in, which I will do. I said this one was going for the cows, didn't I? Right, back down here. Rain has made it possible for rain. I would not really like to go down that hill in winter. I'm most definitely going to try and get this map Seasons ready. I'm not too sure if I ever will. Because Seasons is now really difficult to try and get on anything because all the coding's changed and all that stuff. Right, so they've got a bit of straw in, so that puts them up to 4,000. So we'll put another bale in and get them fully all strawed up. That means they'll start making manure. And then we'll just stack the last of our bales in the shed, because there won't be that many, there's 3. Which means the next purchase we need to go make is an arable field, and I want to go buy the biggest one, just to make my life easy. But I would like to have all the arable fields at the end of this, just to... There we go. So as you can see, the straw sort of goes in the cubicles and all that stuff. Thank you to everyone that told me what they were, because I'm an idiot and I forgot. Right, let's put the mower on. Let's get out there. Now, I am thinking about making a cabbed major and then a cabbed major with loader. So we've got a roll bar one with roll bar without loader, one with loader with roll bar, and then a cab. We'll just sort of tilt these on their end at the end of the shed here, because they're not really going to be needed. Pick you up, put you straight in. That's why I actually get hold of it with my bale forks. Now, it would be nice to make this one a single bale spike, but I'd have to go into Blender to do that with these little bale forks, and I don't know how you do that, so I've just sort of made them smaller and left them. I could go find the single bale fork and do it that way, but you know, it's no big deal. 2 still. I don't know if anybody else has had this, but we have got at my house, I have got snow on the ground. There is a hell of a lot of it. It's been snowing pretty much for the entire day. I was up at about 6 this morning, and it was snowing then, and it is just gone. It has just gone 20 past 2, and it is still snowing the same sort of hardness or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. I think I might take the loader off, I'm not sure. Now the only thing with these is the collision around this to stop it falling over didn't shrink down with the original model, and I can't seem to find it to shrink it down, so whatever. Also, there's a few little things that clip on this major through with the loader, which I can't do. The lights are connected to the radiator and the fan and all that, so I have to leave them. The only way to do that is through Blender. And the exhaust, for some reason, is connected to some bits on the transmission. So to pull that in, you know, how my major was when I had it with a loader was the exhaust sat right here between the gap, and then it didn't have any lights on, but I wanted some lights, so I have to do it like that. No, we'll just pull the loader right out of the way. We'll go pick up the PZ mower, which is just a bit of we'll take the bit of the roadway. We don't really use it though. We'll just mow the smaller one of the 2 today. I might go do the other one off screen. I'm going to record a cosplay course for doing these, just so we don't have to keep doing them. This yard's a little bit... I do like the way I've set these yards up. Now, there are floating chickens because the ground is really sharp, and I haven't set the thing on them yet. Which, you know, I will do. Right, so we'll go mow the one that's down here. Now that hill there is absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, as you can see, the exhaust is pretty much covered by the loader. How some of them do it is they drill holes. Well, I think it's original. They put a hole here and the exhaust goes in through the bonnet. If I could do that, I would, but I can't use Blender, so... Now this is some very longish grass. We need to shut the gate, and did you hear us spit some flames? Spit some flames. Now it is, that's that button, that's that button. Can get crushed by the mower. And it hooks right onto the PTO. Now also what I've done is I've lowered the hitch point on this tractor, because it had a hitch just underneath this top link here, which everything one is connected to. So I've dragged that down to the actual drawbar, so everything just connects to the drawbar, which is how it would be. So that's what I've done it. Now it's is to whether this mower is going to actually cut anything, because the links on this major aren't the best. As you can see, just missing. I think looking down quite steep. We'll keep mowing it anyway. I think it's just the way the bank is. We may have to put a different mower in. It doesn't like the sharper of the banks, so... Jesus Christ, this would be like KO. Yeah, it is a bit of a weird thing. I'm trying to get the link arms on this major fixed. I've been trying for ages, but I've never found the correct numbers to get them. I've stolen numbers off other tractors, you know, like, not stolen, but, you know, used them. Off tractors that are relatively the same size. This is ideal screen situation. Let's turn the hood off, put that on, which is shaders. Can't really see on the recording. Ooh, yeah, to the press right button, so if we zoom in and that's down, zoom in a bit. Now shaders doesn't show up on my video, which is quite nice because shaders are annoying in the game. Right, so we'll do 6 miles an hour. But I just want to take it a bit slower whilst doing this, so you know, the fields are quite rough. I mean, you would mow a bit quicker than this. Also, as you can see, there's of course there's mist out here. It should get a bit better the more rows that we go in, but I don't know, this field's always going to be a pain, I think. I'd have to redo the terrain on this, but I kind of like the steepness of the hill. So what I might do is, this one we might just leave. We'll turn it into something else, plough it up, put something else in here, but it can stay as grass for now. Or I might have to just get a different mower. If worse comes to worse, I'll just put the map back into Giant Sensor and fix the terrain, and that could be one of the things that comes on the version 2. Because that's what it needs. You've got to have, you know, a few bumps now and then are alright, but I think I went a bit over the top of that. Now if I mowed it the other way, it would probably work. Because I'm mowing the right way, it's not enjoying it, but what can I say? So, just taking it a bit steadier, you know. If worse comes to worse, what we'll do is I'll keep this grass field and I'll just buy another one. It's as cheap as anything. And then I'll have to have another play around with this one, because I would like to use it, because of course there's a nice road along the side there. Oh shit, I actually did it. Oh yeah, I thought I drifted off course. So you wouldn't really have your loader this high on this sort of terrain, because you can flip over. You would go on yourself. So what I might do is just whiz round the other way and see what happens. Of course we could mow faster than this, but there's really no need. I will mow the other one off screen because it's a bit boring. And then we need to get the big, what can we put on the rake? I think we'll put the, we'll put the 36 on the rake, and we'll put the hay bob on the 4610, because this thing's a bit weird with its link arms and that. It does get it, but it doesn't get it as good. So we'll do that. So yeah, that's what we'll have to do. Now, you may be wondering why I'm going to rake it then ted it, because if you look at the size of the rows on this, it's pointless trying to ted it like this. I might as well. The quickest way I found was windrow it up and then ted it, and it's a lot easier. It's already in rows, so I'm going to rake it again. So we'll do it like that. It's a bit unrealistic, but it will speed it up. If it gets, I'll do it. You know, we'll do a few fields where we do it the correct way like this. But that won't be that many. Now this field is supposed to be. I think when I put this field in, it was supposed to be like a forgotten field, like you'd mow it every so often. If you wanted a bit of extra grass, you'd mow this one. As you can see, there's a hill in it. All this sort of stuff and bumpy terrain. It's never been rolled or anything like that, you know, to try and sort of help it. So Well, that was the effect I was going for. I know quite a few people in the comments are like, why do it like this? You know, you want it playable. It is playable, but that's the effect I was going for, and that's the effect I got, and that's what I wanted. If it's too much of a pain, I'm just gonna like sort of flatten it a bit. I'll just flatten this hill a bit and stuff like that, or I'll just take grass out of here completely and put something else in. You know, another sort of set of small sheds. But a set of small sheds could look good down here with a little bit of a what's it? But now, if I ever get better internet, I will be streaming how to make maps and stuff like that. I could do a video series on it, but I'm not that good at it, to be honest. You know, I just know how to do bits and pieces. I know how to do most of the basics, plus a bit extra. I'd really like to know how you add animated lights, because this map has got them in. I mean, I deleted them because they were just getting in the way and they kept making, you know, stuff, do funny stuff. So yeah. Still put 5 hours on this major. Now this major is probably going to clock up a fair few hours in this Let's Play, because of course I own one and I do love them, so it will be going on almost everything I can get it to go on. So much spreading, it might go on that, it won't be loading, it'll be actually doing it. We'll get the 4610 down here to load. So yeah, it is. It may work out that if you go the other way, it might work a bit better. But I'm really not holding my hopes. And I'm not going to fix it straight away because it's not really affecting me as if I haven't got enough fields to go do. Which is kind of the effect I wanted. Now this mower is very nice. I don't think I've ever showed it in a video, but if you click, mower can be folded off. Cover maybe only changed when you mow it. So look, you can take the cover off, and it looks, the drums are like worn, which is really nice. You would never ever mow with the cover off, because my god, these things power out stones. I used to run one, and they will power out stones at a hell of a rate. All this PTO sort of setup runs, and you wouldn't really get out and show you like this, but as you can see, the pulley and that all runs. It's a really nice mower. It was reskinned by Dreadnought in my Discord. He reskinned it for me very kindly one day when I asked him. Come on, lower down. Oh, it's that little bit of a dip, right? So this is the problem with this mower, and there's a little bit of a dip. That's it. It just doesn't like mower. So you know, this is the mower we're going to be using mainly for all of it. I used to run one, and I absolutely love them. They are brilliant little mowers. They don't do it as quick. You know, they are rapid. But for a little farm like we're running, it is ideal. It is private, because it's just literally edit on a public farm. It is actually a release mod that this thing's going on. But I don't think it's going to work actually getting any more. It might work for the tiny enough bits of it. There's not all these bits that are going everywhere. If I actually had, if I had sort of tested this a bit more, I had tested it, I had mowed it just to make it look knowable and all that stuff. But if I had thought it through and gone, right, I'm going to be running really slow kit, let me just see what will actually go on these tanks, I'm going to make the tank less steep. I mean, I never actually intended for a field to be here. This other bank that's over on this side of the map was actually going to be another yard. But when I built it, let's do the map first. When I built the map, this sort of ended up being a field. So just sort of put it this way and see if it's okay. I know this is the wrong thing to do. But this will cut the grass. Doing like the last pass back when you sold. Now, the one thing I always do when I create maps is I always go over the top of trees, and I feel like on this map I haven't. I remember the last couple of maps I've made, I've always felt like I've overdone it with the trees, because I like it when maps have really low hanging areas, you know, they're really dark, really, you know, it looks, there's lots of trees, and, you know, like a foresty area, I do like that kind of areas, so whenever I make my map, there's always fields that have quite a few trees around them, because I do enjoy. I don't know, I just like the setup of it. But I think the last thing we're going to do in this video is drive this tractor to field 1, and we'll have a look at that field. So you get out. Oh, turn my fasting off. Is it that clip or this clip? Put skirt back on. Go, go, go. You wouldn't really do this over this time. Now we could. We aren't going to fertilise it, I don't think. I think we'll. Actually, yeah, we'll fertilise it. I don't know why I said I wouldn't. I thought I had a roller installed. I was going to put a roller through it on the 4610. Start rolling. I could. Them concrete rollers are 60 HP each, and they're ridiculous. They never require that much. You know, the size of them anyway. They're solid concrete, which is weird. So I need to find a roller that isn't actually works. I like to do it with a roller. This is the field coming up on our left here, the one that I'd like to buy that's bigger here. I'm going to stop and see how much it is. Like I said, there's plenty of Bales store points and everything like that. So, you know, way up here. How much was it? Oh, it's only 21,000. We can actually buy that right now, but we'll leave it. We'll buy it next episode or something like that. Probably when we start seeding, we'll buy it. A little village. A very, very small village, only a few houses. Don't even call it a village. So we need to hug the wall, because this is where we're going to be starting to go. Oh, just wrote me now. I don't know why it's doing that weird flickery texture thing. I think it's a bit close to the ground. But anyway, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more today. I'll see you all in the next video. Have fun and goodbye.